Our coverage of the NFL brings us to the southern end of the Tar Heel State and to this beautiful venue, Bank of America Stadium here in Charlotte, North Carolina. We're through the first quarter of the season. Hard to believe, I know, as we kick off in this Week 5 contest. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. A nice return, but what a hit we had at the end of it.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10.
Here we go, set.
Here's the long back on the handoff. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Offense to the line for second down.
Back at 60. Ready? Go.
He'll look to throw. He's throwing deep to the left side. His first throw is an interception. And the Panthers have an early opportunity after the interception on the game's first series. Wow, what an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB and you. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First salvo, listen, it goes to the defense. And now it really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate. In this game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth, who's going to respond next?
2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. Young working from the gun. He gets a lot behind one. Deep downfield. This is brought in at the 15. To the house. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Xavier Legette with the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Panthers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Shaheed now to return. Oh, he eats a hit to bring it into that return right near the 25. The drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He put everything he had in. They connect on the deep shot. And he's into the end zone. Touch. The Saints cut it to a lone point on the scoreboard. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you gotta win right from the jump. And you gotta protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Young. Taking a deep shot here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that's sure all.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Saints get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Yeah, this is a time where offensively you got to regroup. You got to get in that huddle. You know, quarterback is the most important leadership position. Everyone's looking at you. And as a QB, after taking a sack like that, golly, you got to flush it, instill some confidence, and move this ball forward.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And he will score. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. A quick 2nd score for him, Brock, already. And we aren't even out of this opening quarter yet.
Yeah, I think I just saw that D coordinator rip up his game plan down on the sidelines, because you got to find some new resources here. You got to dedicate more bodies, more physicality to this playmaker, because we know in this league, when you get a guy going like this, they're going to go to him until you stop him.
Groupie adds the extra point. And the Saints take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Starting at the 10. He's stopped on the return at the 27. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Go.
A carry by Brooks to start the drive. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Here we go. Set. Cowboy 80.
Play action now. Young. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
On 3rd down, it's Young. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. Carolina in punt formation. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield. Found some space, ended up with 18 on that return. And the Saints will get set to take over. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
19 tight. 19 Cougar. 19 light.
Throwing it to start this drive. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jordan Fuller comes up with it. And the Panthers are going to take over after the interception.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
They're a rookie out of Oklahoma there to make that play. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Go.
Running once more with Brooks. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that 1st down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Shotgun snap now to Young. He's got time. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense is energized following that stick for a loss. So that's 1 quarter gone.
The end of the 1st quarter with the score.
We're ready to go with the 2nd quarter. It's Panthers football. They still have 10 to go here. It's 2nd down. Laying out for this one, and he makes the catch. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be good for a Carolina 1st.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Let's go now.
On 2nd and 10, Young. They'll get this one to Watkins. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Let's go.
Throwing now, 3rd and 2. And he will score. It's a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers parlay the interception into points. Xavier Legette with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Panthers tie things up at 14. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Kadarius Toney now to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Trying the right side. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Caleb Farley arranging over for that stop. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
From the 30 on 2nd down. Oh, put some heat on this. Oh no, they get him yet again. And the Panthers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug of war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina! The Panthers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. That one splits the uprights. And the Panthers break that tie and now lead by 7. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Toney now to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air.
You'll often hear it said, in my life experience, it's true, the NFL is a game of matchups, so much more than any level. And these tight ends, we see it time and again, are such a matchup nightmare down the field.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Lone back gets the handoff. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Back now, pressure on its way. He throws a bullet deep to the right. That's grabbed inside the 30. There it is. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Grupe's extra point is good. And the Saints tie this game at 21. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And he doesn't get very far on the return, just beyond the 5-yard line.
Well, that's the case of either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, well, the coverage team sticks him with a really long field ahead.
From the pistol, it's Young. That's complete to Leggett. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
We've hit the 2-minute warning now at the vault. The Panthers working here. They'll come up 1st and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brooks. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You know, that's a good run right there to keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
From the 31. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions to get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Right there, hurt. Take go.
3rd and long, Young. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
To the air on 1st down, Young. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. That's Demario Davis. And the Saints will take over as he records his first interception of our season. So it's been a bit of a mixed bag for him, partner. He does have the 3 touchdowns in this game, but also now a couple of interceptions.
You almost feel like, Kate, he's seeing most of the picture on how to attack this defense, but just not quite all of it yet. It's largely been good, as he said. Some nice touchdowns as well. But there's still a couple of these looks in coverage that are giving him problems, and he's got to figure that picture out.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Let's go. Go.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. He's on the move. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, and you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
2nd and 10 now. Got his target. It's Tony. Just a couple of yards here as he heads for the sideline. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. He's dropping back to throw. Olave with the catch. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Still sticking with the passing game. And they pick him off again! And the Panthers make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks them up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked on a guy out, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And he'll break the 15, but not get much further. Tough field position to start this one out. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Ready? 18 rapper.
Looking to throw, Young. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 17 at the 10-yard line.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
60 Bison.
Another try following the sack. Searching, and he's in trouble and gets brought down again. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a 3rd down. Young working from the gun. He's trying to push the field. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Kool-Aid McKinstry has the INT. Well, Brock, it was an absolute battle in the first half as they played to a tie, heading into the locker rooms. And already we have the first big play of half number 2 with that INT.
Yeah, not just the first big play, but maybe the first separating play here, Kate. There's always a moment in the second half, especially where one of these teams makes the play, right? That one that we're going to...
This is brought in at the 15. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints grab the lead on their first series of the half. Groupie adds the extra point. And the Saints break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. This is reeled in by Leggett. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
On 1st down, here comes Brooks. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Offense up to the line fast.
A loss of 9 on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Third and long for him here. Legette's got it. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. Call that a 64-yard punt officially. And it'll be their football.
Got it. Ready?
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Ready? Back to the left. Back to the left.
Throwing now from the gun. Completed to his running back. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Saints are going to have a first down.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once. I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
On the give, it's Miller. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him adding a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. A little nod, a little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
Let's go now.
Here's 2nd and 11. He's going deep this time. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take a 13-point lead. Chris Olave with the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
That one right down the middle. And the Saints double their lead to 14. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And look at this return. He's popped at the end of that one. Painful end to a real solid return there.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in the hurry up here. After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. This is Legette working the left side. And he gets across midfield and into Saints territory. On 3rd down, it's Young. Heaves this one for the back of the end zone. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had, and incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
Hunter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And it's out of bounds without a whole lot of room for error. He hit it well. They're saying it's out at the 4. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Throwing from near his own goal line. Escapes the pocket. And they bring him down up at the 12-yard line.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Back to throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there, where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And he's brought down before the return gets far.
That's the end of the third quarter with the score.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Here we go, set.
Out of the gun, Young. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Buffalo 18.
27-yard line.
Shotgun snap now to Young. He's finally caught, and he lost the football. Oh, no, it's out! And the Saints grab it! And he gets this one up to the 10-yard line. Well, where one defender failed, Brock, another succeeded. He shook free of that first tackle, but the next guy not only made that hit, but knocked it loose as well.
Okay, as we saw when he broke that first tackle, he can absorb a shot, right? He's got great, what they call contact balance to absorb it and keep going. But that second hit, well, that drove the ball free and leads to this takeaway.
Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
Okay, ready. Go. 18, drop, 18, back.
Dropping back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds just before reaching the 30. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a New Orleans first down.
Stephanie.
They're running the option, short side. And he's brought down for a loss.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Trap 60, trap 60.
Second and 12 behind the sticks. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
19 tight, 19 tight. Ready.
He'll throw it. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second. And incompletion is still pretty good, too.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The kicking team got downfield quickly there. He didn't manage much on the return. And it's going to be Panthers football. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 19 Lions. Hut, hut.
Young throwing here. Stays in the pocket, isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
My goodness, was that some kind of speed off the edge. There's only a handful of tackles in this league that have the lateral movement to stay in front of an end like that. It may be time for this quarterback to start mixing up his cadence, his count, certainly making sure this defensive end can't get off the way that he has. He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. He's going deep. Brought in inside the 20. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers now within 1 score in the 4th. Xavier Legette with the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side defensively they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result is...
And he'll get into the end zone and make this a 1-score game in the 4th quarter.
Every once in a while, we don't have to confuse this game. Simply beat the man in front of you. Carry the ball over the line. Rushing football at its finest.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Shaheed now to return. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
On the jump.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Oh, they get to him behind the line, and he loses the football. And no turnover. It's going to stay with the offense.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long.
Here we go. Sack.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Charlotte. Saints leading by 6. They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down.
Ready. Go.
Back to throw now. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Back to throw it. Wow, still throwing, and this is intercepted. Caleb Farley has it. And the Panthers have some new life in the 4th.
I don't know how many you could have next to you, Kate, that have been in this spot before, okay? I have thrown 5 interceptions in the game. It happened to be our rivalry game back in college. It was one of the most humbling, horrific experiences of my life. Please, Coach, take this player out. We do not need to see an...
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers find a way to tie it late. Xavier Legette with the touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. Now the kick team out to steal away the lead with a point after. Oh, it's a fake. They're going to flip it to the kicker. He's going to throw. And that play backfired. He's brought down way behind the line. Surprising that he wasn't out there to break the tie with a point after, as he gets out there now to kick this off. Shaheed now to return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
They're out and set. 1st and 10. Now to throw. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints jump in front late.
The kicker on for the point after.
Rupee's extra point is good. And the Saints break that tie and now lead by 7.
Panthers 35. Mike Grumpy is the kickoff for the Saints.
Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Looking to throw it. Completes it to his running back. Here's Jonathan Brooks. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line. To throw. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Here he is to throw. Trying to push it deep downfield. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Saints make the play that should win them this game.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right? You watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their 1st. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
You know what that felt like to me, Kate? That felt like a little bit of overthinking, where he's just waiting for the perfect lane and the breakaway run. But against defenses in this league, you hesitate, you get tackled for a loss.
Let's go. Back at 60.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. And they got there in time. He's taken down. Timeout taken by the defense. Their 2nd. And the Panthers into the nickel set. 3rd down coming. Here he is to throw. That's completed right side. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
I know on the stat sheet, Kate, that shows up as passing yards, but any defensive coordinator will take it. Understanding down and distance and keeping that offense short of the sticks.
19, 18.
Ooh, maybe some nerves there. He moved early on 4th down. Now we're going to see if this affects their choice to go for it. Here comes the Saints punting unit. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And that's going to pin them as deep as it can go. They're going to be set up inside their own 5-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Warriors 70. Buffalo 18. Ready?
One final shot here. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. It's intercepted. That will do it. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. So this a win on the road for the Saints. And it's going to be remembered quite a bit for the defensive effort right there at the end to steal away the last bits of hope from the opposing sideline with that interception, Brock, and officially end this game. So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. It's a win for the Saints as we say so long from Charlotte.